Woo, woo, woo.
This ain't Texas.
Woo!
And I lay your cards down. And your Lexus.
Woo!
And your keys up. Stick it round.
I mean, y'all,
Hey.
that halftime
Yes.
show.
It was a little bit better. My vocals were not as good.
Well, I mean,
Yes, but yeah.
you're not Beyonce.
Okay.
I mean, there's only one.
Yes. But yes, I know. I've watched it like 4 times now, I think.
I've seen it like 1.5.
Yes.
And
Just
highlights,
great.
obviously.
Yes. Great. Beautiful
I
performance.
teared up when Blue Ivy showed up.
Yeah, she looks so cute.
She does. She looks so grown and beautiful.
Yes, the outfits. She always, I
Mm.
love, like, it's just part of her. She puts so much thought
The
into
breath work it
everything.
takes for her to sing on a horse like that.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Just everything, like singing, like, and dancing and going. Have you seen the clip where she's like right where Shabuzi's going? Like, so Shabuzi's like rapping whatever, and
Mhm.
she walks to her next point and she like takes a drink of water and like has herself like, and then she immediately goes into the dance break. And I'm like, what?
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Girl, I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
the Texas Southern band.
Yes.
That was great. Just like in the costumes, everything.
And when they
was-
say
yes.
Blackbird.
Yes, everything had so much meaning, and like the it's like when the cars were covered with like the carnations and the roses and stuff.
Mhm.
That was like a nod to like these old Juneteenth carriages.
Carriages, yeah.
Like just everything was so thought of. The
Yeah.
huge tribute to Texas. Like
Yes.
it's like so much love.
Yeah, everyone I heard that everyone in the audience like loved it. Like the crowd was into
Seems like
it.
you would. I don't see how you can go and just be like, this is terrible.
Yeah, like I'm witnessing it.
Trash.
Look at all this meaningful white beautifulness.
Right. These people did. Yeah,
I
they're
probably
like,
could have worded that better. Sorry.
right, like, and they're like marching band and everything. Like, how could you think that was? I thought it was amazing.
And the harmonies when
Yes.
the 5 of them got together.
You got Post Malone.
Everybody loves Post Malone.
Right?
He's
He-
like Snoop Dogg.
yes.
Everybody loves him.
And I watched it again like a few times, and I was like noticing his outfit and stuff. Just everybody's outfit. Everybody. Was
What
just,
about his outfit?
His was just white. Like it was just white, and it had all that like
Like it was themed.
yeah, rhinestone. He just looked nice. Like
Yeah.
everybody just looked so. It was just great. Let's see how y'all can continue to hate on this woman, but
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I can understand like, oh, that's not my bag.
Right, like yeah, that's not that like your
But
music.
people get mad, they're like, it's not country. Like, what?
I had somebody write that on my because I was like beautiful performance, and someone wrote like come on, you know that girl's not country. I deleted it
Of course you did.
just because don't come on my page and
Not on my bed,
don't
no.
come over here. I never even said what a beautiful country performance. I just said what a beautiful performance.
Yeah. It is it's strange how people want to hate on Beyonce.
Strange.
And then so did you hear that the internet is like, well, Beyonce is the greatest performer of all time. She has
Yes.
surpassed
Yes.
Michael
Yes.
Jackson.
Yeah.
But
And-
how do you feel about that?
I heard someone, I don't know who it was, I don't know if I saved their video or what, but that to me they said this best because it for one, like, why do we have to compare? Like
It's a different time
It's a
period.
different. It's hard. It's a different time period. They both had to overcome different things.
Yeah.
And under different circumstances, and like, but like, if you want to, like, it's what they say, like, Beyonce's vocal work and her production have Michael beat, but Michael's numbers and something else have, like, basically, like, if you really want to
Right.
compare them, you really shouldn't and can't, but like if you really want to, they have different strengths and they're just different, like at different times, and
Yeah.
it's just hard to compare.
But they're both Virgos.
They're both Virgos.
They're both very private about their stuff.
Yes, I think that's just the only way to survive. And
So if you're that famous,
yeah, you just gotta just be quiet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I think they're both amazing.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I think it is different.
Yeah.
As somebody said it, that's like comparing like Michael Jordan to LeBron James. Like
Right.
you can't really do that.
It's just hard.
different.
You can't. Yeah, it's just different.
The different, yeah.
Different
Different
times.
game.
They have different things to overcome, different obstacles.
Word.
But they're both great in their own right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we always have to go and compare.
What do you think is happening? What is it?
January 14th.
14th.
I don't know. I do hope she's announcing the Cowboy Carter tour because I'm in a position where I can purchase tickets at this moment.
Yes.
Like
that is on our 2025
yes
bingo card.
So what do you think?
I think she did an NPR Tiny Desk. Because all the other Grammy nominees have done it. Billie Eilish, Doechii, Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, even like Taylor Swift, she's done it in the past. Like,
well, that'd be a hell of a.
Wouldn't that be the greatest?
That would be great, but also I'd be like, you have to do all that to announce that, Beyonce.
No,
you did not have to do all that. I would be like, no.
So the only acceptable thing is a tour,
right? Like, not have to. You could have just came out with a tiny disc. You haven't teased it since Christmas. You've been teasing us, and that's. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I'll be like, that was.
What do you think about the people that are saying that it's a distraction from some Jay-Z stuff going on?
I mean, I guess. I mean, it could be, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen people be like, oh, she is so coy, taking the attention away from her husband.
Right. And they always think it's always something going on, very calculated with them, which it might be. I don't know. Could be. Could be. Who knows? I don't know. I'm like, are you gonna go?
We'll see on the 14th.
Or, yeah, I'm like, I remember before. I think it was On the Run. Yeah. It was On the Run. And before she came here, like everyone was all like talking about it. Before she came here, that's right when the whole elevator thing came. Everyone was all talking about it, and I remember being like, "Are you still gonna come to Dallas? Is this a thing that we're canceling tour dates?
Did this cancel the tour? Just
yeah, I'm like, is this a family emergency? Like everybody was all talking about it, everything. I was like, you still coming?
Got my tickets.
Yes, but she did. She's okay.
Yes, thankfully.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I can't wait to find out.
I know.
And 2 more podcasts. We'll know.
Ooh, so we'll see.
I'm excited to find out.
Right?
It's gonna be fun.
But it could very well not be. Somebody said something like she could go to the rodeo tour or something. I don't know. Tour rodeos, because that's what she talks about in Yaya.
Oh, the pro, actual.
Yeah, the Black Rodeo Tour. I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, rodeo's crunk.
Man. So, I don't know. We gotta see.
Yeah, I'd go to the hell to a black rodeo.
Oh, yeah, they have them here in Mesquite. I think the next one is the March 15th.
Like a Beyonce one.
Oh, Beyonce one, yeah.
I mean, I'd go to just a regular black rodeo.
Yeah, they do. They have that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, they are.
That'd be fun. One of our, we're talking about New Year's resolutions, but one of our things is we said we're going to do a thing every quarter together. We could do something like that.
Oh, yes.
I don't know. All right. Well, last time we were on the show. Do you have anything else you want to say about the halftime show?
No, I'm just excited about 14. And the performance was amazing.
It was. It was good, y'all.
Yeah.
Chill out. All right. The last time we recorded was before Christmas, and we had just gone to see Wicked afterwards. So we're going to talk about Wicked because I'm still mad. I'm mad.
I was pissed.
All of those people were fake. So fake to Elphaba the whole time. There wasn't one redeeming person that she had on her side.
The goat. The goat was her redeeming person. But we don't know where the goat went.
We don't know where he went.
But yeah,
I forgot that was. Oh yeah, spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Wicked yet.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
come on now. It's already out on streaming now.
I know, that was fast.
So you should. There's no excuses.
I mean, yeah. Well, and it's no. Yeah, if there will probably be some spoilers.
Yes,
but yeah, I was mad about it.
Right.
Like even when we left, I was like, so the whole first song they're singing about she's dead, and it was so like doom doom doom, and then she's singing, and okay, yeah, she looks a little guilty, but like, oh, you knew her? Oh, you went to school together. And then there's a whole 3-hour movie about how y'all were besties. It just made me mad because I know, like, you know, she's gonna turn on her.
Right.
You see her with Dorothy, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, she killed your sister, and I gave her your shoes." Like, Glinda, you're a bitch.
Well, we already knew, like, yeah, but that's the whole point of the movie, like that, like she's nice, nasty. She's nice in what the society would consider nice, and like looking at her, like, oh my God, she's popular. She has blonde hair. She wears a lot of pink, so she must be a great person.
Yeah,
but
you
that's
can trust her.
Yeah, that's really not what would the case at all.
Right. Even like, so this is a big spoiler, like when she gives her the black hat and then tells her to come to the dance, like when she started dancing, I got emotional.
Yeah,
super emotional
for sure.
And then when she danced with her, I was like, oh, like you really would, like that was the start of their friendship,
right? But
then you know what's gonna end.
She's still, Glinda just doesn't have excuse me. she's like, this is society. She doesn't really, there's not much depth to her.
Right.
You said everything's very surface, and
it made me angry.
Yeah.
I thought that it was beautiful though. I enjoyed it for like a musical and for the story and all that. I'm excited for the next one because I want to see how it all comes together. I thought that what's his name? The wizard.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yes. He's so handsome and charming. But also the wizard.
Yeah, he's also But yeah, and everything. I mean, whenever she put on, because to me, like the whole Defying Gravity scene is what makes the movie. Like that whole scene. And girl, whenever she puts on that cape and it does the slow motion, and she's like, shh, and it just that gets me every time.
Did you have the same feeling the second time as the first?
The second time I think it was even more intense.
Really?
I was like, I knew it was coming. I said, when she put on that cape and it slowed, when she turned and it was slow motion, and then like just the end and just that whole ending scene to me is beautiful. I was happy that I was able to catch more things the second time.
I was curious if you caught one. Yeah, I watched I like Miss Mojo on YouTube, and they did like Easter eggs in Wicked that you might not have noticed. One of the things was that they rescue a lion cub into the woods who probably grows up to be a pretty cowardly lion.
Yeah, I think I did. Because whenever she took and she put it in her
in the basket.
I thought that was. I was like, oh, okay, that was
an homage.
Yes, an homage or foreshadowing or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
yeah,
with Toto.
Yeah. And then just like the beginning, like when it said like Wicked, like the way it looked, I thought that, because isn't that how Wizard of Oz starts too?
Yeah,
I gotta watch Wizard of Oz again before.
I used to watch that on beta with my dad.
Really? That's great. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I need to watch it before the second.
That movie's almost 100 years old.
That's crazy. That movie was scary as hell.
Yeah,
it's weird.
But like the tornado and everything, like that was so realistic. The like the special effects that they were doing, like going from black and white to color,
right? Like
that was a big deal. And I don't know, there's a lot of lore around the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. That's something I was like, I need to watch it again to like make sure I understand, and then before I go back and watch the second act of Wicked.
I didn't realize that Bach is the Tin Man.
Who's Bach?
Ariana Grande's boyfriend.
Oh,
Isn't that his name?
Prince. That was Prince.
No, that she puts on to the sister. She's like,
I thought he was going to be the Scarecrow.
I think he's the Tin Man because he doesn't have a heart.
Okay, he looked like a Scarecrow.
That's
all. That's literally the only thing I was going on. But I think you might be right because I think
who doesn't have a brain?
Pharaoh
Pharaoh has to be the one not with a brain.
Who's Pharaoh? That's the
crazy guy.
No, I think he's the one. He doesn't have a heart.
Oh,
because
he doesn't have a heart.
Elphaba, but he's acting like he loves Glinda.
Tell us if we're wrong, y'all. We didn't plan this part.
Yeah, I think the Scarecrow ends up being. Oh, I think old dude ends up being the lion, right? He doesn't have I don't know, because he's scared.
Girl, I don't know. Y'all tell us.
But you're right. We're on the right track though.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like.
I'm excited to find out the story.
Yeah.
Because the Wicked Witch of the East dies.
Right.
So that's got to be Tessemae or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
What's her name?
That's
hair stuff. No, that's Tresemme. Good Lord.
I thought it was Nessa something. I don't know. She didn't have her sister's back, which was messed up.
Yeah. Ooh. Elphaba deserved better. And her micro braids were so beautiful.
Right? This is my question. Because you could see her scalp, like you can see in the braids, and it was green.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, how did they do that?
They had to color her scalp?
They had to color her scalp first. And then so were the wigs, were the braids a wig?
I don't know.
Or were those her real braids and they went every day to cover in the scalp? Because that scalp was realistically colored. But I don't think those were braids. I mean, it was a wig. I think those are her micro braids.
It's not that. It wouldn't be, if your braids are that tight, it wouldn't be that hard to get your scalp. Hit it with color.
Yeah, but then
powder stuff. It'd be easy.
But then that green is on the braids. So how do you get that off?
It's probably a wig.
You think it was a wig?
That was a good looking wig. Ones were wigs. All of hers were wigs.
That makes more sense that it's a wig.
Yeah, because then you just say green.
Right.
I assume it's a wig. But they were beautiful.
They were really nice. That was a good choice for her to have the micro braids. Very nice.
Yeah.
I think everything, the costumes, because it's all nominated for costumes and set design and all that stuff. And I think that's all very valid.
Yeah.
Very, very valid.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Quincy seems to be interested in it. She likes the clips and stuff.
Oh, she does?
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. We might check it out.
Very
but
good.
it's $30 to get it.
Yes.
So, we might wait till it's a little more streaming a little streamier.
Her name is Nessa Rose.
Nessa Rose, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And if you think about back in the time where I guess this took place, if you go Wizard of Oz, over 100 years ago, something like that, then that's kind of how the way society was. We weren't a bunch of
the same
deep thinkers who were she's pretty, she's popular, she's right.
It's literally the same thing right now.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Trying to silence the animals and rewrite history and don't pay attention to the guy behind the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all perception. Everybody needs a bad guy. It's the same. It's all the same.
That's crazy. It was such a good, it was so good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see how it comes around.
Yes. I'm excited to see if Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, if they win any awards for it.
Ariana Grande's getting more heat because from the guy that her boyfriend, I don't know what his name is. They were
Slater, I think.
On press tours together, and his wife put out a statement Having to watch them go on press tours and the success of the movie just makes it all come back again. And I can't believe this is happening. And like, she said stuff, she didn't say anything that like went against, because I guess she signed something saying like, I'm not going to talk about the details of the divorce, but she didn't say that she wouldn't talk about how she felt about it. And she's like, yeah, this sucks. Like, I'm over here like devastated all the time because I'm a single mom. I never thought this would happen. And like, y'all are so happy. Yeah, I think that they probably could have done without the drama of them doing this kind of in real life to people. Right. Like, I don't know. It's not cute to me.
No, it's not.
But it just, I don't know.
But also, I want the wife to like, girl, don't let him, I don't know. I'm always like, don't show your hand. Like, go be sad with your girlfriend.
I think she was probably trying to take him down a notch. Be like, oh, y'all think y'all are in the clear?
Right. Boop. I just don't want, like, don't let that man think that you're over here crying.
That guy?
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm having the time of my life. Even if you're not.
Even if you're not. I'm dating Channing Tatum.
Yes. Just say something. Don't be like, don't be letting your slip show. Where are her girlfriends at? Like, girl. Shh. What she meant, she's dating Harry Styles. You haven't heard.
That's the real tea here.
Yes. So
she's dating Jeff Goldblum. How about that?
Or what
the wizard.
No, she's dating Pete Davidson. The F.U. Ariana. That's what I would have said to my friends.
I mean, they say Pete Davidson.
I have heard that.
You know.
But I don't want to like disparage, take anything away from her. Right. But I just wish that she would.
But also like.
Yes, especially the bad guy.
Yeah.
Even in the movie, you were like,
Yeah, like desperate much.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know.
Yeah, why didn't you? Is Jonathan Bailey gay? I think he might be gay. I think I've heard that. I'm like, why you didn't follow Jonathan Bailey? Did you know he was on the cast too?
Yeah. Well, we saw it. We'll see the next one. And yeah. I'm glad we went.
Oh, is this him?
Who?
Oh, that is not him. Jonathan Bailey. I felt like I'd heard, but I didn't know if they were like playing around because he was dancing in the movie or what.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen him in anything else before. Isn't he in Bridgerton?
Oh, he is. Yes. Yes. I think that's where it came out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, well, I still would have flirted with him before. There's no like other backup dancers or something.
She was married.
Oh yeah.
Why you?
I forgot. I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. Stay married if that's. I don't know.
Sorry, I forgot. I forgot about that part.
They was both married. So I don't know. Whatever. Well, it's a new year. It is officially 2025, y'all. Yay. And we're just now getting to that at 20 minutes in.
Right.
But, I don't know. We took a break. I needed it. I've been in a total fog since Christmas.
Man, I haven't done anything.
What have y'all been doing? Like, what? It's so weird it being Christmas on a Wednesday and then New Year's on a Wednesday.
Right.
Like, yesterday, I was like, wait, tomorrow's just Thursday?
Right. Girl,
what?
I haven't done. I need to get with it. I'm like, my kids have been out of town, so I've been like just straight up chilling. I got out of the house today, and I was like, what is this sunlight? What's going on?
What are you guys doing this year?
And there's these cars driving. I was like, there's cars just driving along. Not everyone else has been in a hole.
You're out here?
Right. Thought everybody else stopped.
Yeah, it's been a weird feeling around here.
Right.
So yeah, but I don't know. New Year's is great.
Yeah.
I love a new fresh start. But I do have some feelings about New Year's because I don't think that the calendar year should be new in the dead ass middle of winter. Everything is asleep and hibernating right now. Like nature, they're not blooming. They're not starting afresh. That's what you do in the spring.
Yeah.
So I feel like the calendar would be better suited if January was in the spring. You'd be way more inclined to keep your New Year's resolutions with longer, warmer days. And like, I think people are in the middle of their seasonal depression right now. Like looking at sad lights, trying to make it through. Like, no wonder you're not following through.
Right.
It makes me very irritated that our calendar is set up this way.
Yeah.
It's almost, it feels like it's set up for failure.
Yeah.
Make it start in spring.
In the spring somewhere, yeah. Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, and like January is like, especially for us in Texas, sure, a lot of other places too, but January and February are like the worst months.
Yeah,
like,
that's our coldest month.
Like, yeah. And it's like not even like a fun cold. It's like stay your butt
black
inside.
ice.
Yes.
Freeze and snow and then refreeze and and we can't handle that here. We're not equipped for it. And then our grid goes down because we can't get that's a whole nother thing.
I'm like,
yeah. And then the only other worst month weather-wise than January is February.
Yeah.
So
yes,
it would make sense for January, the beginning of the year, to be like in April.
Yeah.
At least March. Like just switch it. We could daylight saving, like monthly savings it and like make it wrap around.
Right.
Well, but we're not going to do that because we can't even get on the same page about daylight saving.
I know. But I thought it was supposed to. I thought we all decided it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but then you have to like put it into effect, and then that's the thing.
LJ was like, "Okay, this is funny." He was like, "So what do you have to do to make daylight savings time like stop?" I was like, "Just stop setting the clock forward." He was like, "No, but what do you have to do?" I was like, "Nothing."
Everybody just do the same thing.
But why was he like, "No, but you got to do something"? And he was like, "I was like, baby, what are you talking about?" I was like, "We can't do anything with the sun." And he like really had to think about it. He was like, "I guess you're right." Yeah. He was like, "I thought somebody was really out there like saving." Like he was like, "Put some of that away."
I need to save this for later.
Get some of that sunlight. Put it in here.
Yeah, now is when we would need it of all the time.
Right. Like, no, baby. I was like, all I had to do was just stop setting the clock.
Yeah.
That's literally all.
Or just stop switching it. Just stop switching it.
Yeah, just stop switching it. Just let it ride.
But they say, like, the only argument, the farmers, that's an irrelevant argument to me. Like, we're.
Yeah, you can't like that anymore. That. Yeah, like, no one's doing
But the only relevant argument I've heard is for children's safety going to school in the mornings. It's better for it to be light out for the kids walking to school or even like driving, like, you know what I mean, in the light. But just keep it that way.
All the time that you go to school, the light is usually up by then. Unless you're walking to school like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Some kids maybe do.
Yeah. Poor babies.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
No. But yeah, that's the only legitimate argument I've heard. Otherwise, just keep it on. I want to keep it on permanent daylight savings time.
For sure. We'll
so,
see.
Anyways, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Did you do anything?
No, I was in my house. I what I do? I did buy some beers. I drank some beers. I was listening to Beyonce and just having a good time by myself. And I think I fell asleep before, but I think I woke back up because people were texting, and then I heard like the commotion and everything. So I woke back up and was able to send people texts and
nice.
Hang out and then go back to sleep.
Yeah, I tried very hard to stay up till midnight, and at 11:45, Paul said I fell asleep in his face.
Oh no!
Like he was talking to me, and I fell asleep in his face. And I was like, "Sorry,
in your face."
And then, and then it was a very long night of fireworks or gunshots. Yeah. And at one point, I thought that someone was in the home with the gun shooting because it was so loud. I checked myself. I was like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And then I went to check on Quincy, and they were still partying outside. It was 5:30 in the morning.
Hey.
So our neighborhood was crunk.
They were happy that it's
They were
2025.
very happy.
I love numbers that end in 5 and 0. That's what they said.
Some good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was New Year's.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, not about New Year's, girl.
All right. Well, you know what I want to be into?
Oh, yes. What are you into?
This gift, Randee. What'd you get us?
Yay. My sister dropped off this gift. And it was funny because she came and I wasn't here and she left and I was like, I thought she was going to stick around and say hello.
Yeah, if I was rude about you leaving, I'm sorry, Randee. I was like, I said I needed to go in and do my makeup for the show. Did I not invite her in? Did I not insinuate? Oh, Lord.
That's
like,
hilarious.
so sorry, Randee. Sometimes I'm not thinking all the way through. But then she also was like, told us about it. And I was like, I'm so excited. She was like,
All
well,
right.
hold up. And I was like, oh, I will be reasonably excited.
Yay, let's see what it
Hey.
is. There's 2 of them.
All right. Excuse us.
Ooh, how exciting. Randee does give really good gifts.
That is a fun quality in someone. Be careful or you'll end up in my podcast.
Nice.
That is great.
Cute. Thanks, Randee.
Thanks, Randee. I love it. Well, now we have podcast mugs.
Cheers.
And she's been, cheers. And cheers, Randee.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Thank you,
she's been
sister.
our only special guest.
Yes.
We've had other people that wanted to be, but you're the only one that made the cut, girlfriend.
Thank you, sister.
Thanks, sis. Oh, that's so fun.
That is fun.
All right. Well, what else are you into?
So I have just been very lazy since my kids have been gone. I watched a bunch of crap. Okay, so last night I watched Why Did I Get Married? And then I watched Waiting to Exhale. I watched something. Oh, I watched The Family Stone. Oh, what else? I've just been watching all kinds of stuff.
Just all the stuff.
And then another thing that I've been really watching is the Life After Lockup. But they just go. They just like, so like Peacock started with season 5. And I've just been letting it ride. And I think now I'm on like during lockup and it's a whole different set of people and all the people are crazy and none of them need to be together.
No. Who's on this season right now that you're on?
Right now, I got the girl, the one that wants to be a comedian. And isn't that the guy with he locks her in the...
Yeah, he tells her to go in the bait. And
he
then
has her...
Julian and
yes.
Christine.
Because I've been like, I fall asleep to it. So at first I was like just watching it and it was so many that I would just fall asleep and keep. So
they recap enough that you can catch up.
Yeah.
I stopped watching Sister Wives and I just watched the reactions now. So I'm like,
but I did want to go back and talk about, okay, because you remember Lindsay?
Yes.
And because Lindsay is gorgeous.
She is.
It's like, the hell?
We a little bit think, because her last name is Downs. And she's from Missouri. So there is a possibility that
she could be
her and my husband are
gorgeous. But she trips me out because she like would be hard to.
Who is she with now?
She's with not the old dude, the younger guy.
Blaine?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I feel bad for him because.
So she was with the old guy first, the old white guy.
Yeah,
Then she was with Deontay.
The black dude?
Yes. And then she cheated on Deontay with Blaine.
Oh, and now she's with Blaine.
Well, surprise, surprise, they don't make it either.
Yeah, they're already starting to. Yeah,
He is so funny when he gets mad. He's like, Lindsay, what am I supposed to do? I'm just a man.
So country and so like, and then the deaf girl, like,
oh yeah, her and Mikey.
Yeah, like I was kind of like rooting for them and happy for them, but then what happened? Oh, because
she got weird about staying in his house. Or
something.
And
like she doesn't want to have sex. Not that you should, but like if that's your man, because these are not people. I don't know. I guess they're just meeting, but to me, I'm like, that's your man, girl. That's your man. Why you? But anyway. I don't know. Like trying to get these people advice. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. But like,
yeah, that's the least of their problems.
right?
Okay.
But she made me like, I was all rooting for them. But like that day that he came to like visit her and was like, "Hey, this is the house you're gonna be staying at," she forgot about a court date that she had for her son because her son like stole some stuff, so he had a court date. I was like, "Ma'am, tell old dude to go concentrate on your kids."
Yeah,
because they're like, because even the kids are like, well, typically when a guy comes, like this is has happened several times,
yes.
like multiple men, and I'm like, let's focus on the kids. Let's not focus on the prisoner that just got out of jail and worry about your son who has a court date. Like, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. They're not usually worried about the kids. They're not. This newest season, this one, I can't remember her name, but she brings her twins. She moves her twins to be closer.
Yes. The girl
with the wigs?
Yes.
Yeah, she's so cute.
She is. She is out of her mind as well.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they called him dad.
Yes.
And then she just told him, well, he's in prison. What?
Then there's the Indian girl, like literal Indian.
Joy Nomi.
Yes.
She makes me so mad. She's so pretty. And like, if you are overweight, then you're overweight. Like that happens. But like her, you could just tell that she was just not taking care of herself.
Right.
I'm like, girl, take a little bit of pride in yourself. And she has lost weight and she looks really, really good now. So she's taking care of herself. Mm-hmm. But even that guy she was with, like,
but, it's just everybody calling their kid, like, because her son was calling him dad too.
Yes.
And like, the show was a lot.
It is.
It is a lot. It's almost getting, because like we're 90 Day Fiance, where I used to like root for a couple.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh, I hope they make it. Like now it's like
I can't invest.
Just watching because I know it's going to be a mess. Like none of the couples should be. And then the real people not the real people, the people who were, I don't know why I said that, but the people who are like out, they get my nerves because they don't be any better.
They're the worst. Yeah. They're the worst.
They want somebody just to like control.
Yes.
They'd be so jealous over stupid stuff. Oh,
yeah, they do. And then the prisoners, the last thing they want when they get out of jail is to be controlled.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fun to just watch now because like Housewives have not been on for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
In the meantime, but it's crazy.
We're kind of in no man's land right now.
Yeah, we're like, nothing's really started yet.
Yeah. Well, just wait. Well.
Yes. So I guess that's it for what are you into? So.
Oh, well, you didn't ask me.
You thought you were into the gift.
I was.
Oh, you have another one?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I thought that's. I was like, what? Well, what are you into, sister?
Well, I've decided that I wanted to ask you, did you make any New Year's resolutions? I forgot to ask you.
I usually don't.
You don't?
No.
I think that my New Year's resolution is to like live by the seasons, like live by just how things are like in nature are supposed to be. Like there's tides. You are not always like going to be able to do 75 hard. Like nothing goes 75 hard.
Right.
Like a robot, they made a robot work too hard and the robot was like, no, I'm done.
Right.
After like 36 hours, like nothing is supposed to work hard all the time.
Right.
So I'm really proud of you for like resting when you could rest.
Oh, thanks.
Because like that is hard to do in a society where you're demanded to like always be doing something. So yeah, we're not doing that. Like we got periods to be in sync with. We got moonrises and tides and all kinds of trees and stuff to be in sync with. Like we don't.
Right, girl. We
are gonna do things the way nature and God intended, and that's in seasons. So that's my like New Year's resolution.
I like it. That's a good resolution.
Yeah. Because you just can't be doing it all the time.
You really can't. Or else
you're going to burn out.
You'll burn out so quickly.
Yeah. And you're going to get ugly somehow.
I know.
I mean, you know, like your behavior,
Right.
or, you know, you're going to act out somehow.
Right.
Something's going to happen. So, anyways, that's it for me. Are you ready for our triple dipper?
I am.
I was excited. This was fun.
Yes.
So we did our triple dipper this week is our top 3 moments of 2024. And it could be any moment.
Any moments, yes.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I have one honorable mention, and mine was the eclipse in April. That was just fun because we got to do it together. It was a very, just memorable, like, we saw a full eclipse.
Yeah.
And the kids were there.
Yeah.
And it was just fun.
It was a good time.
Good time. Good memorable. And everyone was like, whoa.
Yeah, you heard about what it was going to be like, but it was so different than like experiencing it.
Yes.
Nice. My honorable mention is me and you seeing Dave Matthews together.
Yes.
That was so fun.
That was fun.
It was just me and you, and it was like perfect outside. It wasn't too hot, but it was still summery.
Yes.
And just Dave was Davin. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
And then going to the state fair with Grandma and the boys and Quincy, that was awesome. Like I don't know the last time I had been, and I've never been with those people.
Right.
So it was great getting to spend time with my grandma and my brothers and Quincy.
Very nice.
All us generations.
Word.
So, all right, you want to go first? You want to?
Sure. Well, my number 3 is, I know it's going to be so hard to believe, but March 29th, 2024, when Cowboy Carter was released. Sorry, that album just gave me a whole new perspective on just life and love and just everything. And Lovey loves it. My kids love it.
Did you know that that's my mom's birthday? March 29th?
Did I know that? I think I did know that. No, you said that. Well, yay. Well, there you go.
What a great day.
Yes. So that's definitely one of my
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but her song of the day every day was every single song. I was like, I'm just going to go down the list because I know you're listening to Cowboy Carter.
Yes.
Otherwise, it would have been way too hard for you to choose a choice.
Right.
So I just went down the list. So for 30
my
days.
number 1 album, my number 1 song, all my top 5 songs were from that album. So yes, Cowboy Carter.
What was your top song?
I think it was Tyrant.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was Tyrant. Yeah.
Nice.
But it really could have
been any of them.
Yeah.
Nice. My number 3 is Quincy's first trip to the lake. This 4th of July. It was so fun. Like, we went to a lake house, and like my dad and my brothers and grandma, like the whole fam was there.
Right.
And we got to rent a boat, and Quincy went fishing. And I was worried like she was gonna be a little bit freaked out about the lake water because I love the lake. I grew up camping and fishing and being on the lake and stuff. Like, I love it. And so I was like, Quincy, let's go swim in the lake. So we got our suits on, and I was like, watch, it's fun. And I just ran and jumped off the dock just to like not to make a big deal about it. And I come up out of the water and I turn around and she's in the air jumping in after me.
Wow.
She was like, this is fun. And like she went for it.
Nice.
And like the ducks would come right up to her and she's like, oh, I want to feed them. And like we're in the water with them. And she just hung out in her swimsuit and life jacket the whole time. And ate popsicles. And it was a blast.
Yay.
That was fun. Good memories.
That is good memories. Good.
All right. What's your number 2?
Well, my number 2 was we went on a last minute summer trip to New Braunfels. This I think it was like a week or so before school. Got back in.
Yeah, it was the last week.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, let's just go. We went to San Antonio one day and we ate.
Yeah, you got the family pass.
Yes. And we got and then we went to Schlitterbahn for 2 days. And yeah, we got so what's it called? Season passes. So I'm excited to use them again this year. And it was just fun times. Our kids are crazy. And
yeah, y'all got to go for 2 days. So you could do all of it,
yes.
all the rides.
Yeah,
because when we went, we didn't hardly get out of the Torrent River.
Yeah, oh my god, I discovered that you do need 2 days because Schlitterbahn's only open from 11 to 6. That's not enough time. They do it on purpose to make you come back.
11?
11 to 6.
No, you better open up at least at 9.
Right? This is Texas. Like,
by 11, it's high noon.
and then 6 is still pretty. I feel like, because you know how
in the summer,
you can stay up until 8.
Yeah, you need to put 8 to 8,
There
9
you
to
go.
9 to 8.
At Slitterbond, that's you have plenty of people coming that they like. It's not a cost thing. Like, oh, it's just because it's.
And if I'm gonna go
I'm gonna go,
I'm going for the whole day.
Yes, that's why you have to go for 2 days. Like, because you can't. And then now the lines, and the lines are super long. So now you got to get a fast pass.
Get you anywhere you can.
But we had fun.
But it's worth it. It's a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Can you take picnics there?
No. Wait, you can take. I don't think so. Like you can take some stuff. I don't think you can.
We could. Remember we did.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yeah. Remember we went to Becky's.
Yes.
And we got Becky's stuff.
Yeah, you're right. We can. And then serve alcohol if you're into alcohol. I can't do alcohol at a place like that.
No.
I'd be too hot.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I can't be drunk and hot.
No, it just made me sick.
Yes.
I might catch a little buzz or something.
Right. Like, yeah, I can maybe have a beer or two.
Yeah.
But don't drink the pina. Oh my gosh. 2 times.
2 times.
2 times at a Slitterbond. And I know this is Slitterbond because they're both at Slitterbond. Because Slitterbond used to have a very shortly had a Corpus Christi location, and then is it the original one? Yeah, and then the original one I had a pina colada because I don't really drink pina coladas, but you know when you're like you're like
I'll get down.
Yeah, you're on vacation. You're like when in Rome.
Why not?
Right? Oh my gosh, that pina colada at the freaking Slitterbond is no joke. It ain't your normal pina colada. Because both times I had to I drank it because it was so delicious. And you drink it kind of fast. And both times I was like, oh, hold on. Girl, they had to order me some french fries.
Oh, no.
I had to sit down.
Oh, my gosh. You can't be messing with all that at Slitterbond.
Girl.
Even if it's a delicious.
And then the second time, too, I was like, okay, I can't drink.
It was the pina colada.
Pina colada. Stick to beers. Because they be so delicious and tasty. All coconutty and stuff.
I do. That sounds nice.
And you don't taste the alcohol. You don't taste the rum in it.
No.
You're just like, this is fun.
This is fun.
I'm having a great time. And then
we're having fun, right? And then you're like horizontal.
Somebody get this girl a burger.
But when we went to Jade Waters, Quincy was in the lazy river going, I'm lazy rivering. That would be me after too many pina coladas. Shh, I'm lazy rivering.
Having a good time. That's hilarious. Okay, so
right.
yes, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the total eclipse in April.
Total eclipse of the sun.
It was for me, it was like a life-changing experience for me. Because just the lead up to it and imagine I knew what was going to happen, but I didn't know what was going to happen. And I used that to set some really powerful intentions for my life and for myself and to change the way I think about things. And I really took that as an opportunity to change the way I think about some things. And so that was a pivotal moment for me. Because that was wild. Seeing it turn light to dark in the middle of the day, the street lights came on. And just to be that aligned, the fact that we're on Earth as it is, and we have water and air to breathe and grass and trees and birds and the fact that Earth exists in the first place of all of existence is incredible. And then to be so aligned between the sun and the moon that they cross paths and there's a shadow, that is ultimate alignment. Right. That is an insane amount of alignment for anything to be chance at that point. Right. So yeah, it was just beautiful. Chef's kiss. God. Yeah. 10/10 recommend. Yeah. Great job. Good job. Perfect. But all right. What's your number 1 moment of 2024?
was when I was in Kansas City with all of my cousins, and it was the first time, like, my mom and my mom's side, we had got together with all the cousins, and we took pictures and stuff with my grandmother. Probably, I can't think of the last time we were. It's hard to get all your cousins together.
Cousins.
All of them. My dad's side, we hadn't done it forever, and so my mom's side either. And we were all together, and that was so nice. We had fun.
That did seem like a fun trip.
Yes, and like that's where the crazy video of my crazy cousin, and we just had a good time. And me and Randee were definitely like, gotta get to Kansas City more often. Yeah. So
it's so important to like get back, like to be close with your family.
Yeah, especially your cousins. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta.
I was showing my cousins some love on Christmas. I was like, I love you guys. And they were like, are you okay? And I was like, yes, I just love y'all.
No, every once in a while, I'll get all my feelings and be like, cousins, you guys are the best. Like, seriously.
We have several rounds of cousins because so on my mom's side, was the youngest for a long time. Mm-hmm. And so they all like did like, I was like a little doll to them. Mm-hmm. And they just all wanted to hang out with me. And then on my dad's side, I was the oldest. So like I was in charge and like I was around the longest. So I have the most memories and you know, all that stuff. I got to see everybody else come like and tell them how it was. Right. And then there's like me, Todd, Jennifer, James, and Aaron. We're round one. Uh-huh. But Aaron, he's still 13 years younger than me. Mm. And then we have round two, which is Everett, Price, and Haley. And they're 17 to 19. Yeah. So, yeah. We have lots of rounds of cousins. Mm. And now there's new rounds of cousins. Yes. I love it. Cousins are the best.
Cousins are the very best. Yeah. I'm the oldest on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, I'm like towards the end, towards the young, but like, I'm like the oldest of the youngest round.
Yeah. Round two.
Yeah. Yes. But yes, cousins are the best.
Good cousin time. Quincy had a lot of fun this year doing cousin time. Yeah. With stuff.
Very good.
Yeah. It's important.
It is very important. They're like your first friends.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, because I didn't have siblings, so like they were a lot like me and Todd. He has an actual half sister, and I'm like, who? Because like I think I'm his sister. Like who? Sarah? No, I don't know her. No, that's me.
Yeah, cousins are the best for sure.
Well, awesome, good one. All right, are you ready for my number one? My number one moment of 2024 was going to see Corey Feldman and Limp Bizkit at the Loserville tour.
Love it.
I went by myself.
You did.
I spent $13 to get in.
Yes.
I got to park at the fans' house. Like it was so fun. Right. It worked out great. Everett babysat. Like Corey Feldman was. Oh my God. I danced the whole time. It was so fun. And then Limp Bizkit came. There was a lot of stuff in between that, like, y'all were cool. Right. It was fun. But then Limp Bizkit came on, and oh my gosh, I saw a mosh pit start in front of me. Like, the guy's shirt, it said, like, it's about to get rowdy. And then, like, they started playing break stuff. The first song that Limp Bizkit played was break stuff. Wow. And there immediately broke out a mosh pit in the lawn right in front of me. And I just, like, clapped like Snow White.
That's hilarious.
How about your fucking face? I'm like a chainsaw. Skin your ass from. So yeah, that was fun.
Yay. Well, good. 2024 was pretty good.
It was.
Yes.
Lots of ups, lots of downs. Yeah. Lots of changes.
2025 is gonna be all right too. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
The calm before the storm.
Yes.
Lordy.
Yes.
Yeah. Watch out, 2025. If this is how we're gonna play, let's play. All right.
Right.
Here we go.
We're gonna make it.
All right. Well, happy 2025, y'all.
Yes.
It'll be good. Everything is a season. Not everything is good all the time. Not everything is bad all the time. Don't be hard on yourself if you can't do your New Year's resolutions, because even like it's resting outside.
Right.
So you can't bloom all the time. You little flower, you little beautiful ass flower. All right. I'm Leslie. Make sure you're following us on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and watch us on YouTube.
Hey, and I'm Ramelle the Realtors. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye. Woo, woo, woo.